Stop right there. Fatherhood and motherhood is different. Fam, don't let your hate for LeBron go that crazy to where you question fatherhood now. Come on, bro.
You can't say that he's not aware that his takes appeal to his superiors.
And lead, yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? And if the perception is he's bringing down black people, well, I'm going to take him off. We got to in front, doing our job.
There you go.
A corner like thousands of others across the country. It's a place to go if you want to be seen. And to a lot of folks, it's the information center of the neighborhood.
Give everybody the strength and ability to do what they do best, and that's make people laugh.
Everybody want to be famous. Nobody want to put the work in.
Our job is to spark somebody else watching us. We might not be the ones, but let's not be selfish.
And without further ado, man, again, my name is AMON. Say what you want, just spell my name right. Today is pretty special for me, man. I have, an associate, a friend in the pod space.
Back again,
man. But he brought his partner with him.
Come on
Jones
now.
in the building. Okay, we got Terry Rosal in the building.
Come on
this
now.
is Roses Are Dead, man. I love that. The Roses Are Dead podcast.
Hell of a name.
Yes. If y'all not familiar, just go, first of all, check their TikTok, okay?
Go crazy.
The numbers on there are ridiculous.
Go crazy.
The show, the content. I don't follow a lot of people, listen to a lot of people, just because I don't want their shit invading my space and shit like that.
Process, yeah.
But no, y'all in a whole different lane, and I love y'all shit, dog.
Thank you.
You know, the stories, the best story that I've heard is Shorty was flagrant as hell, just coming in, just really trying to turn your son against you.
Be stepmom.
Shit was crazy. Boy. That shit was crazy.
Who the fuck does that?
Man, bro.
Man, shit was crazy.
Can y'all just tell me how y'all came up with Roses Dead and the lane that y'all chose?
I was talking about podcasts. I was talking about relationships on podcasts for about maybe 3 years before that. And I was doing it before podcasting blew up. In 2019. It blew up like after the pandemic, really. And once it blew up, I felt like I was just in a saturated market now, and everybody was talking about what I was talking about. I'm like, I was here first, but it don't matter now. Niggas is big Kevin Samuels. I was like, I ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, man, it's a gap in this conversation, because all the podcasts is men saying what women need to do better, is women saying what men need to do better. Ain't no men saying what men need to do better.
Fact.
What we can, not even just, let's talk about what other men need to do. Let's talk about what I need to do. Let's talk about the shit that I done did, the shit that I done did wrong, the shit I done did right, the shit I done learned. Let's talk about that. So
reality,
that's really
real
all
life,
it is.
real life shit.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I feel like when I watch y'all, man, it reminds me, no bullshit, I thought about Outkast, and they had a song called The Art of Storytelling. Bro, y'all can pull somebody in with the way y'all tell stories, bro. And, you know what I'm saying? And the shit be so funny, and y'all be stone-faced, serious, but see, you know what I'm saying? But when you get to laugh through your story, everybody get to laugh with you, sometimes they stop listening. I'm glad y'all get to tell the story all the way through, and people can still be laughing on the inside, but it's like y'all driving with a punchline, or have y'all in the story. It's beautiful, dog. It's beautiful, bro.
I appreciate it, man.
For sure. I got to credit, bro. I learned a lot from him with the storytelling. I storytell myself, but
right.
he's mastered it. He's mastered it, bro. It's cold. So for this, I just learned from him, for sure. And so now y'all have a movement, an initiative where y'all really taking care of these kids.
Mm-hmm.
And I told y'all off mic, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Okay.
He's not Martin. He's not Martin.
Y'all better than me, man. You know what I mean? With the work that y'all do with children, because it's documented time and time again. I'm FDK. It's fuck them kids all day. And for y'all to take the time out to change some of these kids' lives, I think it's special. I think it takes a special kind of person to do that. What made y'all want to? Yo, Chicago, check it out. We rocking with Crack 'em Up Chicago, March 18th.
For sure.
You got to get there. Get your tickets.
Get them early.
6341 North Broadway. I know it's up north,
North Pole.
but that means you're safe.
Facts.
Hey, doors open at 7 p.m. Show starts at 8. This is 21 and over. Pre-sale tickets, $15.
$15.
This ends on the 15th of March, because we ain't giving y'all too much.
15 for the 15.
Grab your tickets at crackemupcomedy.com. All right, now we got my host, we got our guy, Michi Hall.
Absolutely. What up, broski?
Who else we got on there, man?
We got Lisa Laird.
Hey.
Yeah, we got Ben Noble.
Hey.
We got Lee Mason.
Okay.
K Ferg.
Sounds good.
Mark Krikorian.
Can't spell her last name.
The Doctor, funniest name on the list. Dr. Botox Danielle Collins. Aubrey Wilson.
What up?
Kyrie the Comic. Sam the Prodigy. And Rob Love.
Hey, Chicago, don't wait till the clips drop. All right, to wish you were there. Grab your tickets.
Don't wait, no, it's gonna be too late, man. Get your tickets, grab your people, come out, enjoy these jokes live.
Help the disadvantaged youth.
I say it definitely, the idea, it came from Terry. Of course, it was always kind of like up in the air. We definitely want to do something. But with Terry working in the school system, he saw a different version of the kids. I grew up in the hood. I know what it's like, all that type of stuff. But Terry saw a lot more than I did because these kids are coming in on a day-to-day basis, and he's learning about their backgrounds, like how they living, and you're really seeing where that behavior that everybody don't like, all the YNs and shit, you're seeing where it's stemming from. And I felt like if we could kind of intercept that and add some value and maybe supply what's missing, a positive male role model, guidance, let them know that they have options, kind of broaden their perspective, and to kind of shift the attention away from doing dumb shit to actually going out and pursuing something. So the village came about, and we mentor young boys between the ages of 12 to 19, and specifically them because that's obviously
years.
Those are great years. Those are great years, and we mentor on the 6 right now, and actually finna graduate. We've been working with them for the whole year.
Graduate? What did they get a plaque?
Hey man,
we go.
Hey man.
So we gonna recognize them at Rose Gold, our event that's coming up at the end of the.
Those all the kids in the pictures that put their suits on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. And each one of those guys, they have their own dreams and goals. We got guys that want to be stylists. We got guys that want to be software engineers. We got guys that want to be sports analysts.
Come on now.
And each one of them, we pretty much took them to a person who was a pro at what they trying to do. You know what I'm saying? So like one of the guys, he wanted to be a stylist. We took him to one of our good friends.
A real life example.
A real life example. Somebody who's not just a real life example, somebody that's winning at a high level.
Come on now. There you go. Let them see success.
Because we gotta show them that you can win big at this level. We could put them in front of anybody that say, oh yeah, I style. Like, what have you done? What are your accolades? Stuff like that.
Right.
Because you can't be what you can't see. So
talk about it, put it on the shirt.
They want to be inspired. You know what I'm saying? We put them in front of our homies at Pillar. Shout out to them.
Shout out to Pillars.
Heck, celebrity trainer. And we took them to everybody who we took them to, they were winning.
It's like a real world success, career-driven field trip, for real.
No, for real.
You can see that, yeah, absolutely.
And we only wanted to show them what they were interested in.
You're not forcing nothing on them, none of that.
Yeah. Like, what you like? Okay, cool. We could dig within our network to find out, which one of our friends is successful in this lane. And then we took them straight to the source. And we one of them, the one who wanted to be a stylist, we got him an internship with, bro.
Good business.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, how do y'all find the kids? Do they find y'all, or you just in the hood like, okay, give me you?
Don't call them kid snatchers, bro. All right, man.
They came from assortment. We're really two different lanes. So I work with a company called Grow Community, and I was doing juvenile probation therapy for them. So some of them I met while they was locked up. You know what I'm saying? And I met some of them there, and then some of them we just put it out there on Facebook, like, hey, we got a mentorship day coming up. Where the first one was like teaching kids 12 to 19 how to approach and treat women. Yeah. And a bunch of kids showed up.
Oh, they was thirsty. Little thirsty show up for it.
I want to do it right.
Come on now.
We ended up just keeping the 6 that was consistent. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much how it came about.
That's dope, man. That's good stuff. You mentioned presenting them and acknowledging, because a lot of our kids don't get acknowledgement when they do something well, do something great, or when they just, I don't believe in participation awards, but when they're trying to get it right, you know what I'm saying, they don't get acknowledged. You mentioned Rose Gold. Tell the people what that is about. You know what I'm saying, the event y'all got coming up.
Yeah, so Rose Gold is a charitable R&B party, R&B cocktail party. So we dressing up, suits, dresses, all that. And all of the proceeds go to the kids. So it's a ticket, it's a donation-based ticket. You could pay $1 to get in, you could pay $1,000 to get in.
Yeah,
right? So, so basically, All of the kids are gonna be there for the first 2 hours. You know,
Okay.
they're gonna do a presentation.
Get your ass out.
At
Turn
8
up time.
o'clock.
Come on,
Yeah,
turn up
it is
time.
turn up
Adult time, buddy.
Absolutely,
But
absolutely.
you said you from the hood, right?
Mhm.
This ain't no shade, bro. What part? Where you from in Chicago?
Over east.
Ooh, buddy.
Hey, niggas might stop keeping with that shit from over east.
No, but it's a real thing though.
It's a
It's
real
real.
thing.
It's a real thing, right? You can't be like out south. You gotta be like over east.
I'm not from out south.
That is out south.
No,
I'm
no,
not.
it's not, bro. It's not.
I hate y'all with that shit.
Okay, so a better question. Where do the East Side start?
Stony Island.
Come on now, talk to him, brother. Talk to him.
Everything east of Stony Island. It's not state to the lake. Don't if you say that shit around me, I'm automatically know you're not from over east. Yeah, your ass from
Nigga gonna walk
Cottage.
back.
Or Indiana or some shit.
That's how you know how big past Roosevelt is, past Surbeck is, bro. You say, I'm going out south.
Yeah.
I'm going to the hundreds. I'm going over east. That's three different sections of one, not one, don't defend it, one side of town. Just,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
one direction.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn.
Yeah.
The reputation precedes y'all, bro, because my first time going out south, I went to Kennedy King in 97, the old KKC, not the new beautiful one, the old raggedy motherfucker with the bridge across Whitworth, you know what I'm saying? And it was tough.
Yeah.
BDs and GDs, and I was neither one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was a ball player. It was tough out there. It took me over east to get something. I came back eyes this big. I'm like, dog, it's a different world over there.
It's
I thought y'all
different.
was crazy over here. It's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It's different over there.
So you low key got hands and feet. All right, bet them up. There you go.
So you know what? You know, since we're here, it's important that we talk about the high school that you went to.
Okay.
Where'd you go?
CBS.
Oh, that's just trash.
It is.
That's just
I'm
trash.
sorry?
It's trash. It's just trash.
Y'all wildin'.
It's
trash.
trash.
I try to hear none of y'all here. I'll leave right now.
Hey, man, they try to do y'all just by giving y'all a pharmaceutical store, but y'all motherfucking prices too high at CVS.
Yo,
And receipts too long.
the
Receipts
trades
way
that
too
we
long.
had in CBS, that put a lot of
The
people
city missed
on,
that.
man.
You're right.
Yeah.
They missed that.
I
Those programs.
feel like we definitely need that for the young men. And they took it out. And it was just, man, it put me in a good position. I had a lot of opportunities. I was working for Navistar, Caterpillar, all because my major in CBS. So
Y'all had majors at CBS?
yeah.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Hey. So
I'm surprised.
Low key, though,
Trade school.
you connected. I guess a version of, even though that the trades have left schools, it seems like, at least in our communities,
Simeon still got.
a version. Who going now? As a kid, a ball
we-
player. Simeon's for basketball, and that's
that's
it. I'm
it.
sorry.
Yeah.
That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Football.
He tried to sneak that Simeon shit in. I already knew that.
Yeah.
You're not doing that.
Hey, so
Lane take over everything.
I think what y'all doing is maybe the evolution of the trade. You know, if they're gonna take it out, you still have to pique the kids' interest, the youth interest in something. You know what I'm saying? And I think there's no better way than to do it than what y'all doing, because quite frankly, you can't make a plumber sound sexy.
Yeah, no, you can't.
You can't make electricians sound, they're getting paid though. You can't make it sound sexy, man. Now, if we can get to a point where being basic isn't a bad thing, I think we got the groundwork for the next generations to have better leaders and now look at those that don't mind going to work in a 9 to 5, going to work a 9 to 5, look at them like they crazy. Because right now, you tell somebody you work 9 to 5, they're looking like, oh, you ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
Like, bro, cool, good.
You gotta when you're talking about trades, you gotta start off with how much they make to catch their ear.
Okay.
Like you can't make plumbing sound sexy, but if you say, "Oh yeah, I know a plumber, he made $130,000 last year."
Perfect, right.
Huh? What? Doing
Yeah.
what? You know what I'm saying? You get their attention.
I get them through real estate.
Yeah.
So I talk to them about, oh, you like to flip houses? Well, you got to pay somebody to fix it. Or you can do it yourself if you know how to do carpentry, you know how to do plumbing, you know how to be an electrician. You know what I'm saying? And you need money to flip houses.
Facts.
So it ain't like you just going to be like, oh,
Get
just flip it.
Get it, flip it. Like trade, ain't like trading cars.
It's not a
Nah,
career.
bro.
It's not a career you can just like sign up to flip a house. Like you got to get the bread. So I usually I get their pique their interest in trades through really, because a lot of them want to be, I want to flip cribs because they heard it somewhere. I don't know where.
They think it's easy.
But a lot of them want to flip houses.
You gotta do it right, or yeah.
Yeah.
So what do y'all think about this, right? In that space of mentoring the kids out here, I feel like we got to talk about LeBron James checking Stephen A. Smith about his child.
Yeah.
And I'm not a fan of Stephen A. I think he's most times the worst kind of black guy you can have on television. You know
At
what I'm
times.
saying? At times, right?
Yeah.
He has gone on record, slandered Bronny. You know what I'm saying? And Bronny the homie. Bronny be liking our shit.
No Bronny slander
No
on my
Bronny
watch,
slander
bucko.
ever. You know what I'm saying? So, and even before he started liking some of our shit, I said to myself, like, man, he's a 19-year-old kid, man.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck who his daddy is. That don't matter, right? He'll figure the game out. If he don't, then
He could have been in your program. You know what I'm saying? He was at that age.
Right.
For real.
He's that age. For
Yeah.
sure.
you know. So for those who don't know, LeBron ran up on Stephen A. at the game. and basically said, keep my
Well,
motherfucking
Chicago
son.
slang is different. Come on, tell the Chicago
Keep my
way.
motherfucking son name out your mouth. Right? And then I see Stephen A. become very docile on First Take the next day. Right? Where are the antics? Where's all the loud talk? Where's the tough talk? None of that happened. And then he went on his podcast and said what LeBron said. And basically he told him, keep my son name out your mouth. And now he's very apologetic and all this other shit. Nah, Stephen A., keep the same energy. You know what I mean? Because you can report on this young man, but it's how you do it. That shit is trash. And now people want to say, well, LeBron is doing too much. And no, this is his son.
Yeah.
You can't tell people how to parent.
Absolutely not.
You can't tell them how to parent.
Ain't no guidelines in my parenting and the length that I'm gonna go about my child. It's not happening.
Yeah, and people got the right to have their opinion on it.
Yeah.
You know, you can say he doing what he want to do. Or he doing too much. It don't matter. That's his kid. He gonna stand on it every time.
And the people who say who criticize him for how he acted, you're gonna do the same in the situation. You're gonna do the exact same thing.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
If you don't, you're a shit ass parent.
Exactly.
There's a lot of them out here.
There's a lot of shit.
A lot of parents out here, man.
But you're gonna do the same thing, and I don't want to go too far left. But
No, go
when
there.
he the nepotism thing, people shun that. You're gonna do the same thing if you was in the position to put
And
your
if you don't,
kids,
you are a trash parent. You don't put your. Come on, man.
You can't complain
position to
about
win.
some shit that you would participate in.
You seen King Richard
Yeah.
with the interview with Serena? It might have been Venus, where it was the white guy interviewing her, and he kept asking her like, "You sure you gonna win? What make you so confident?" He like, "Hold the fuck on."
Yeah,
You're not gonna keep my daughter says she gonna win.
It's called white
she
media.
confident. You're not gonna fuck with that. And somebody back then, because hey, she a professional tennis player doing a professional interview. You got to let him ask them questions. It's like, nah, I'm gonna protect my kid.
Thank you.
No matter what. Like, fuck all of the rules that y'all done made up for this. Nobody care about that shit, man.
Low key, like I woke up and I get happy when my inbox is lit. You know what I'm saying? DMs is lit, man, and people want to tag me and shit. You know, I've been a Lakers fan forever. LeBron coming to the Lakers was very good for me because we had lost Kobe. You know, he was no longer there. We was looking really bad till LeBron got there. So, LeBron been feeding people for years now. He been giving people shit to talk about for years now, things to talk about for years, And looking at the comments and the people giving their opinion on it, which is fair, I'm like, it's sad. A lot of y'all didn't have no big brothers to protect y'all. No OGs in the hood to show y'all a better way to protect y'all. A lot of y'all had trash fathers, or y'all should have better fathers. Or y'all don't know what fatherhood look like. Y'all don't know what fatherhood should be. And you've never seen an example of what protection is, because there's, like you said, there's no black and white set of instructions to how I'll protect my child when I feel the need to. You know what I'm saying? LeBron went up and hit him. Man to man. Stephen A. said his piece. LeBron said his piece. That's it. Stephen A. gets the last word because he's on television. But come on now. We bashed Dwayne Wade for the choice he made with his daughter Zaya. We crashed out on Magic Johnson for having a 6'7", unathletic child, to say it really nicely. You know what I'm saying? They killed LeVar Ball.
They killed LeVar
for being a meat shield, for his boys. You know what I'm saying, bro? Why is fatherhood so frowned upon when it's coming from our community? But why they look at us like you can't be arrogant and brag, shit back, be humble? I know, and I think LeBron did it the right way. Bronny hasn't said a word. He's sitting up G League All-Star, getting an NBA check too. Come on, fam. When I was a shorty, my parents said, if an adult do something to you, come tell me. I'ma handle it. So what happened right there? Stephen A. told the world whatever he said about Bronny, and the king handled it. Bro, what's the problem with that, man? What are y'all not missing this equation, bro? Somehow we got to crack the code to making black fatherhood appealing and getting the white this is not a race thing, getting the white patriarchy, the white media off our goddamn back, bro. Let us be us. Get the fuck out of our group chat. Get out of our business. Let us do us. And a lot of y'all, I think from a broke perspective, no offense to nobody, I know I call myself broke too. LeBron's in a different space. You think that because he's a billionaire, he should act differently? No, if what you do for a living, if what you do, what you represent changes how you protect your child, or the length you go to be a family man, bro, you ain't shit to jump with. We don't want you. We don't want you, you know what I'm saying? Go out and let your kids get slaughtered, bro. And that's the problem now with the way society views us. They think that our kids are unprotected. So we need people like LeBron, LeVar, all these people to stand up and be a good representation for us.
Yeah. And because more importantly, Bronny is going to be a father one day.
There
More
you go.
importantly than an NBA player. He's going to be a father longer he's going to be an NBA player. He's going to be a man longer he's going to be an NBA player. So LeBron got to set the example. It's not even just about protecting him because I want to. It's like I got to show him how to protect his son.
What example would he set if he let that slide, or if he didn't say anything, he just tucked his tail? I mean, it is sometimes you gotta you just gotta deal with it Oh, sometimes you gotta break the rules.
And you can do both. You can have that conversation like, hey, this will come with this shit. But I'm still finna shake this shit. You know what I'm saying?
True shit, yeah.
Hey,
you think it'd been different if my fault, bro. You think it would have been different if the child LeBron was protecting was a daughter? I think girl dads get passes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The old thing that boys don't cry. I hate still saying this today. Boys don't cry because boys do cry. I still tell my son don't cry. I ain't gonna front, you know what I'm saying? And girls, you can do whatever you want to do. And girls look at it as much softer. And they do need more nurturing, you know, from the mother's side and protection from the father's side. But I think it would have been frowned on or even
It wouldn't be a discussion.
If it was a girl.
It wouldn't be a discussion if it was
See what I'm saying?
Look at KD mom. She get all the passes. She been snapping on niggas for years.
That's where KD get it from.
LeBron mama got a bunch of passes when he first came to the league. You know what I'm saying? People forget that shit though.
Yeah, Aries the homie too, man. Aries Spears hurt my feelings saying that shit, man, about, you know, LeBron's a hypocrite because, we ain't gonna make sure about LeBron. LeBron's a hypocrite because he remember when they got into it at a game way back in the day, his mama tried to get in and start talking. She told mama, sit down. You know what I'm saying? He said, but look at you now, as a parent, you know, doing the same for your son. He told your mama to sit down. I say, stop right there. Fatherhood and motherhood is different. Yeah, OG, sit your ass down. If I gotta take this ass whooping right here, you can watch this ass whooping and just kiss it to make it better later on. That sounds terrible. Make it better later on. But as a dad, I gotta get that and get in that battle. That's different, bro. The fact that he's a top-notch comedian, he's a friend of the show, man. I've done screwed with him several times. But that take was so far off. That just bled Jordashian blood right there, though. Fam, don't let your hate for LeBron go that crazy to where you question fatherhood now. Come on, bro. That's different.
Well, I think
he's 19.
He's
19. He has special needs.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's don't cry, bro. Come on, you gotta be tough because the world views you. And if he cries, it's okay. I talk to him. I let him get it out. And then I just posted a picture of me and him. I kissed him on the forehead, bro. We had a tough weekend. We had a boss weekend, but it was tough because we always bump heads because he's 19, a typical 19-year-old. But in the end, though, I said, hey, man, I always talk to him because he understands. You cry, but in the end, just toughen up a little bit. That's it.
Sure,
no shame, no shade.
For sure. Absolutely.
People forget that Stephen A is a fucking hater. I'm gonna give y'all some dates.
Okay.
2021, he was an Asian hater when he hated on the baseball player.
Yeah.
Shotani?
He said he gave
called
some
that man
insensitive-
Shotani?
Whatever he said some shit. The Asian community was sick about it, right? He had to apologize. Let's see here. In April of 2024, he had to apologize for his Trump remarks, saying that black people can relate to Trump because of his crime shit. Right?
He agreed with that take, didn't he?
Of course he did.
Yeah, that's
right?
wild. He the $100 million man now, though.
Hey, man.
It's time to extension.
Go ahead. I got something to say about this.
I mean, look, he's hated on women. He talked about when my man from the Ravens beat up his chick. He said something wild. Then
I shouldn't laugh at that. That's
it was wild, right? So he on several different occasions he's hated on Kyrie, right? So
Kaepernick.
So he's not. He's a messy ass shade room.
Is that his job? Is he doing his job though?
He's going beyond.
Is he secure? My fault. I worded it wrong. Is he secure in his job?
Yes,
As
because
an entertainer, Go ahead.
As an entertainer, and you can't say that he's not aware that his takes appeal to his superiors
And lead, yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? And if the perception is he's bringing down black people, well, I'm gonna take him off. We got a nigga in front doing our job.
There you go.
In a real corporate, I'm just doing my job kind of way. I can hide behind the fact that I'm sending subliminal.
Go ahead.
We got
subliminal messages.
CBS.
That's it.
Oh yeah,
This nigga. He's sending those messages.
right.
Damn it. And he's hiding behind the fact that I'm just doing my job. But you are sending a message and you are painting us in a certain way. So yeah, it's job security in there.
For me, it's a love-hate thing with Stephen A.
Come on now.
He say a lot of fucked up shit. He do. It's times when he stand up for black people. I'm not gonna act like it's not times where he do stand up for black people. However, in 40 years, Stephen A is gonna be a black history figure for what he was able to do at ESPN. He's like the man of that network, and he's been that for 10 years. And even this new deal, like we're gonna look back at Stephen A when he passed away, like he was a fixture in black history for sports analysts, opening doors and things like that. But it go to show you that like a lot of the takes is fucked up. And when you look back at a lot of our black history figures, they accomplished shit, but they wasn't always for the people. We don't talk about that shit.
When always pristine.
You know what I'm saying? Like some of these people that, you know, it's like, even nigga who founded Chicago, niggas was slaves. You was out here founding cities. What the fuck type of relationships you have with these white folks? You know what I'm saying? Like, Jack Johnson was doing a lot of fucked up shit, you know, but
the boxer,
just,
right? Yeah.
He's
Facts.
Like, they was lynching black people when he was coming to them cities winning them fights against them white boys. He a leader city, they killing motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Behind that shit. So he ain't give a fuck, you know. So, but he accomplished what he accomplished, Black history. You know what I'm saying? So
and it's history. So
it be fucked up like that.
So is it important? I think we have to have figures that we can look back on. Even though I do appreciate honest conversation, we have to have figures we can look back on and be like, hey man, they have to have a certain image. So those that's coming after us can look and say, man, I can be that.
Yeah.
Y'all getting down now.
Yeah.
I can be that. I can be that. I'm also a proponent. I'm also a man that believes that there's also another side of the coin. I just don't think that all the time that nasty part of it, the red pill part of it, like people like you know what I'm saying, needs to be told. Because others outside of our group chat, the black group chat, will take that and run with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now you got something totally different than what the message is intended to be.
That's fair.
So then he said, he followed up talking about as a father, you know, I understand where he's coming from. Bro, you been knew he was a father. You're a father. You lost your daughter in 2020. She died at 25 years old. Right?
Yeah.
So don't use the escape route. No, see, motherfuckers don't talk about that, right?
Yeah.
This man is a father and you've been bashing his son publicly.
Yeah.
It's not okay. So when he give you big Debo energy in LA, now you slide to the back. Again, you become very docile, and now you want to understand and give apologies and shit.
I feel like him apologizing was because he felt he's wrong. After he sat back and thought about it, because if he felt like he wasn't wrong,
he'd double
we've
down.
seen Stephen A. stand on shit.
Big fact.
He
You know
still
what
never
I'm
apologized to Kwame.
Okay.
Kwame who?
Kwame Brown.
Man, yeah.
I fuck with Kwame. Kwame for president.
I understand.
I like him too after he started talking that
You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
Yeah, I do too, but
fuck with Kwame.
yeah. I
But
mean,
he just felt. I felt like this was fucked up.
Yeah.
and the important thing is, and we moving right along. The important thing is we don't need us. We need honesty from us, but we don't need us doing what the National Football League is known for, the good old boy league is known for, and how they are looking at Shaduer Sanders right now. Like they saying that possibly the best quarterback in the country in college that got the Johnny Unitas Award for being the best arm in college is too arrogant. You know, they want to humble him. Like, bro, you know who this man's father is, right? It's prime time. You know, it's prime time. You think he wasn't raised in the spotlight, and to be as good as he is, you know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't he be? Why would he have to be? Humble. Why would he be arrogant? Name a team that doesn't want a arrogant quarterback, from Tom Brady to the Aaron Rodgers. Bro, you want the leader of your squad, the National Football League, to be one of those ones. You know what I'm saying? So why is it a knock against this young man that he's coming up with the confidence to know that he can change the program?
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's the problem that LeBron had with Stephen A. doing what he did, though. What y'all think about the white media saying, white media, because I can't say white because it's unknown source, anonymous sources. I hate when they say anonymous sources. Man, put a name on it, bro. Put a face on it, bro.
Please.
Yeah, do something, man. What y'all abreast about the situation with anonymous people saying Shaduer too arrogant and they don't know if they can take him number one or probably can't change the program?
I saw Colin Cowherd said specifically about his hat. He was like, I was all for it till he came on TV with his hat turned backwards. I'm like,
my
here we
God.
go with that. And I'm surprised. I fuck with Colin.
Me
I'm
too.
like, get the fuck out of here. Now I gotta hate Colin. God damn, man. But no, man, you know, the quarterback is it's a lot of sociology behind the quarterback in America. And it just as far as what that position means. It means that you're one of the best leaders in the country, and this means you're one of the smartest athletes in the country, right?
Yeah.
Just like just talking about Jack Johnson, the heavyweight champion of the world was known as the most masculine man in the world. So a black man wasn't even allowed to compete for that. Because what does it mean if he wins it? You can't be the most masculine man in the world. You're black.
Not a good look.
We need you to feel like you're a coward and the minstrel shows and all that shit. And now you just defeated that. So it's the same reason why when Lamar Jackson wins MVP, it's like, well, he's the best football player. We don't know if he's
Crazy
the best
how they did
quarterback.
that. Yeah.
It's because to say that this man who looks like that, who talks like that, he's not palatable black. He's not Russell Wilson. He's not Patrick Mahomes.
Palatable black. Hey, bro.
You get what I'm saying?
He
So he got these
Yeah,
teeth.
bro.
He got the goals in his mouth. He got the braids and shit. He got the fro.
Yeah.
He talking how he country as hell.
Yeah.
He like, that's the best leader and smartest athlete in the country. Nah, he the best football player in the country. Patrick Mahomes best. So it's like they take that position. That shit mean a lot
It's
to white
intentional
people.
too. It's
Bro. That
intentional,
shit
yeah.
mean a very lot to white
Facts.
people.
The same thing as when you get an athlete, a black athlete that go crazy, super athletic, like Saquon Barkley, when he did that spin and jumped over dude backwards.
Oh yeah.
Back in the day, they would have been like, "Oh, he's a freak,
Monster.
Yeah.
he's a monster." That motherfucking white boy did it. Oh, he's so talented.
We've
He's
never
amazing.
seen it. That bullshit blue-eyed soul conversation. See that? See that? They keep coming back around.
Scott. Okay. All right. fair.
Yeah.
Now with Shadur, of course he's gonna be confident and arrogant. He has every right to be. Look at his lineage. Like,
Yeah.
it's hereditary, right? And that's intimidating for the white people. But also, my question is, do he have to play politics right now to get in the spot?
Mm.
And then he can continue to be who he is.
So I would answer you and say Baker Mayfield didn't have to play politics.
Complexion though.
No, but I'm looking at the
Okay.
comparison.
Right.
When you talk about confidence, he went on the 50-yard line, staked his flag, grabbed his nuts, and said, "Fuck y'all." Right?
He ran from police in high
That
school.
was okay. Johnny Manziel,
Johnny Manziel,
I
yeah.
thought about both of
a
them.
fucking party
Yeah.
animal, drug addict. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? The whole nine.
He ain't changed.
It was
Still.
just a good. It was, for him, he was having a good time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right? There's no smut on Shadur's name.
None.
Right? He's had TV shows.
Hell, he
He's-
curved Angel Reese. He tried to holler at him.
Yeah,
Kept
good-
it moving.
great job.
Because he got a girl.
Great
He
job.
kept it moving.
Right?
He's faithful, y'all.
So at the end of the day, it boils down to no matter how much money you get, how successful you are, what lineage you come from, they're always going to try to treat you and show you that you're still black.
Mhm.
Right? Now he may not go number one if the powers that be don't want him to. He gonna go out and show them.
But so my thing is, again, like, should he have
Play the game.
played the game? Because you speaking on what shouldn't be. It
Yeah,
shouldn't be
yeah.
like this. But reality is
It is like
that
this.
It is like,
Like
this.
this.
So I'm like, so if I was in his shoes, I'm like, all right, I know how I'm finna do this shit. I'm finna go ahead and
I see
know,
what you're saying.
I'm gonna trim it down.
Spook that set by the door type shit.
You know what I'm saying? And then as soon as I get in that door, it's right back to what I'm about.
But why though? Right? Why would he do that when he's still going to get drafted?
High. He
He's
knows
still going
that.
to get drafted.
That's
so
the other
I
side
don't,
of the
I don't
coin.
want to dumb myself
Okay.
down as an athlete. You're getting me in my totality. This is who I've been for the last 6 years since I've been in the spotlight. Why am I changing now? Because y'all about to give me a bag. I got a bag already.
You saying he gonna get a door regardless and be invited to the back room.
Right,
Pause.
but
You know what I'm saying?
to
You
John's
saying should he-
point,
yeah.
should he play the game? No, fuck the game.
For sure.
That's a great question though. Absolutely. That's a great take because we still in a society where sometimes you gotta get along and go along, man. He's just not one of them that have to do that. He don't.
Yeah.
Because if he never takes a snap, guess what? He still got money.
Yeah.
Same thing with Bronny, still got money. You know what I'm saying? So he really got to play the game. But if he wants to stand on his own, make his own reputation, maybe so. I see that. I can see that.
Yeah. And I feel like the NFL can kind of like bury you in different ways.
Talk about it.
NBA too though.
Yeah.
Like, niggas could get buried. They could, you had 2 bad games, just bench this nigga real quick. Like, let's get this nigga up out of there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Some DMPs for no reason. Saying,
yeah, like they got their
that,
ways,
yeah.
bro. So it's tough. It's tough waters to tread for sure. But I mean, that talent, it got to be, when they want to play them type of games, so that talent got to be over the top.
You got to be like that.
Yeah.
Well, you as a boxer, I wasn't even going. I forgot you like to spar and shit, right? What you think about this Tank fight?
I think it was great for boxing, man. I thought it was gonna be easy work for Tank. I think Tank been cherry picking for a long time, but I think Tank got the talent to be an all-time great. He just don't want to have a resume for whatever reason. So I think this is gonna force him to go see people.
Step up a little
Now
bit.
It showed even his fans. It kind of took that allure off. Like, oh, this nigga not perfect. He can't just whoop anybody ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and I think Lamont should have won the fight on the technicality though. For sure.
On the technicality.
On the knockdown.
In the end, I think I'm never fooled by the amount, you know what I'm saying, of punches people throw. I don't think you are either, though. I always look at the work,
Yeah.
My man landed more jabs than Tank did, but he wasn't controlling the fight with the jabs. And I hate to get called power punches, everything other than the jab, including body and head, So you take away the jabs, Tank landed more. Percentage was higher. I'm all about connection, bro. I think Tank did a better job in the fight. I gave Lamont maybe one of the early rounds. After round 6 or 7, I think Roach put in very good work and kind of matched whatever Tank was doing, or Tank matched whatever Lamont started doing. The technicality, bro, that was different though, dog. That was different. It was Steve Willis.
Yeah.
Steve Willis.
There's a lot of layers to that shit that people don't talk about.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. Because I didn't watch the fight. That shit blew me.
Number one,
I went to sleep. Yeah, I went to sleep.
I watched on the app you sent me.
We've been in the rules with the people saying that even the WBA came out and said it wasn't a knock. That shit was crazy to me.
How they describe it, yeah.
Anything that touched the mat other than your feet is a knockdown.
After one of
especially
these,
if a punch was
yeah.
landed. You know what I'm saying? But even if it's time out, because when Tank knocked Ryan down, Ryan backpedaled across the ring, then took a knee. And the referee immediately started counting.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So you're supposed to count. The other thing, the superstar treatment, the ref only stopped counting. It's one thing if it wasn't a knockdown, the ref wouldn't have started counting. He started counting. He only stopped because Tank told him to stop. He told that nigga, no. Stop, nigga. I felt he was like, oh, my bad. Yeah. It was like when Michael Jordan, you see that clip, Michael Jordan went to the ref and was like, oh, he fouled me. He like, you sure, Michael? He's like, yeah. He
got a lot of them. He got a lot of them, yeah.
Then the other part, fuck the knee. You cannot go to your corner in the middle of a match. That's an automatic disqualification.
Yeah, you can't do that. Yeah, that part's clear, very clear.
Even when you knock somebody down, they tell you go to the neutral corner. You can't go talk to your coach. And then he touched them. He put the towel.
I never know what that was.
Shit like that.
Yeah.
So this nigga got knocked down and went to the corner and was like, hey, it's like if I get blood in my eye. I can't go like, hey, coach, like, hey, hold on, y'all. Time out. Get this sweat out my eye real quick. What the fuck is happening right now? Like, that shit was crazy to me, bro.
I think that won, but the draw was cool with me.
I think that happened because I think it flew because Roach, he didn't do anything to hurt him. It wasn't like he threw a punch and then he like, okay, hold on, went down. Like, bro literally just had some shit in his eye. So on the outside looking in, it was like, oh, hold on, like something must be wrong. Type shit. It wasn't like he got hurt and he like, I need a second.
Though.
Yeah,
it happens all the time.
They gotta mandate them to run it back. Y'all can't fight nobody else. Run that shit back.
Yeah, and it's a strategy. Even Tank said it after the fight. He was like, if your knee touched the ground, it's supposed to be a knockdown. Tank said after the fight, he was like, I took the knee because I had something in my eye. I was blinded, so I'd rather lose the point than to get knocked out while I'm blinded. So he took the kney knowing that he was gonna lose a point.
Right.
Like, he was like, I'd rather lose this point than this nigga fouls me while I can't see. So it's like
Chicago.
So it was just that. But I ain't mad at the draw either. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like Lamont dominated the nigga at all. I feel like Tank.
Y'all got the same beard though. You Lamont. Got the same beard, bro.
I feel like Tank Tweak taking them early rounds off. He got to stop doing that.
Yeah, he started slow. He one punch in the first one.
He thought it was easy work.
Could have,
You know what I'm saying? And people saying like, oh, Tank, he lost bad because you're so used to him knocking niggas out. We rarely see. When the last time a nigga hung in there the whole fight with this nigga?
Pitbull. It was really
him.
That boy hit this big, dog. I wouldn't even like try to punch Pitbull, man.
And he
broke his hand on his forehead.
See that? Nope.
So
didn't do it.
I agree with the draw. They both, you know what I'm saying, they got some good work. I feel like they should fight again so we can see a better version of Tank.
Yeah, destroy him in the rematch.
But
I said the same shit. I said rematch is over with.
My thing is though, if it's a draw, that means that there were some questions about who actually won or lost, right? Mm-hmm. Why wouldn't you give the nod to the champion if the guy didn't dominate him? You can't give me a draw.
I don't like that.
Sorry.
That's called putting in your work.
Nah, I just don't like that in boxing. That don't exist in no other sport. Like, you got to dominate the champion. If the Eagles won the Super Bowl by 1 point and they was like, that ain't enough to beat the champion. You ain't dominate.
Yeah, but that's a team sport. That's a team sport, bro. We're talking about.
You tried it, bro.
We can go individual sport. Tennis. If you win by 1, you don't win. Like, in any other sport, if you win by 1, you won. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like in boxing, it's like you gotta beat the shit out the champion or you lost. Get the fuck out of here.
Don't give me a draw.
Boxing ain't like any other sport that I know. I think I'm talking my head because in these other sports, tennis, basketball, there are set points you get for certain things you do.
Yeah.
Set points you get taken away for certain things you do, or penalties you get. In boxing, the only penalty you get is for dirty. Doing something dirty, you're going to take it away and take the knee. Boxing is an accumulation of what the judges see and punch you actually throw and maybe aggression, maybe ring generalship, things like that. It's kind of different. It's a lot of things up to interpretation.
I agree. And, you know, I got a love-hate thing with that too, because it's like it's judges, somebody's opinion on, you know what I'm saying? It's
politics.
How we all judges, we all trained to look at the same shit. And I say, this nigga won by 3. You saying he lost by 3. Like, that's crazy, right? So, I mean, it is what it is, but I just don't like if I'm fighting a champion and it's clear to everybody that I won, I didn't beat the shit out of this nigga, I didn't knock him out, but y'all saw me win. It's just like, nah, you got to go.
You get a pat on the back, bro. Nah, give my belt, go back to your training camp, do better next time. In order to beat a champ, you got to what? You got to beat the champ, bro. Sorry.
I don't like it. I know it's always been that way, but I don't like it, though.
I think dunk contests are the same, too, though. I think the better known dunker and the champion gets the nod unless the challenger doing something spectacular. Not no Mamba Club, copy and paste
what
shit.
year that was when bro got cheated? That light skinned nigga? I forgot his name.
Gordon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget. He lost to Derek.
Gordon.
Whatever the left hand dude. Aaron Gordon lost to the left hand
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
He should have won that.
Yeah, he's the one that they
Zach
gave him Derek for no reason.
Yeah, yeah. It was
said he
Aaron and Zach was going back and forth.
You feel like Aaron won?
Both of them light skinned though.
Yeah.
How you make one? Hey man,
Yeah, that was one of the best dunk contests I ever seen.
it was, especially competition wise.
Yeah.
People get mad because I say those dunk contests they had to me shit on Mike and Dominique because of the evolution of dunk. Yeah, see, I feel like old man. They be getting on my case about that shit.
Bro, they wasn't doing shit back then.
You be straight from the names, bro. That's what I always say. I be like, bro, the 80s, and we get it. You got to see Tim Duncan to get Kyrie.
Facts.
You got to see Isaiah to get Tim Duncan. You know what I'm saying? But if you drop fucking John Wall in 1985, he's the best player we've ever seen in our life. This nigga fast as shit.
True,
Like,
man.
what the fuck Isaiah Thomas? Who the fuck is John Wall? So it's just like, this shit evolved, man. Like, it's over for that shit.
And people think evolve mean better. Sometimes it don't mean better. It means just different now.
Yeah.
It's different. Sometimes evolution does mean it's fucking better.
Yeah.
Don't hate. I mean, yeah, fuck it, man. Whatever. That's an endless, winless conversation to have, especially in basketball,
100%.
because black folks hold basketball at this precipice where it cannot be touched. Goddamn it! Come on now, y'all gotta stop it. We compare everything.
Hey, we also lost my guy, man, Roy Ayers, the other day. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, heavily sampled in hip hop.
Facts.
You know, Tribe Called Quest, Common, Dr. Dre. You know what I'm saying? Like, then we just lost my man from Tony. Wiggins last night. I can't think of his first name. But, you know, we're losing too many heroes, man.
Yeah.
And how do we keep them alive?
Is it how old is he? 54?
Yep.
54 years old. So, I'm pretty. It was a health issue, obviously. You know, that's what I'm so big.
It was cancer. It was cancer.
It was cancer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
That can still be healthy shit led to cancer too, though, as well. It don't have to be genetic. It don't
I mean,
always
just
have to
because
be
y'all
that.
stay in the gym, I don't give a fuck. So, you know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
where I'm going.
Accountability.
I see where you're going. Go ahead. I'm here
You know
for
what I'm
it.
saying? I'm gonna ask you a question. How do we keep them alive? The decisions we making now, like, you know,
Fact.
with our food choices, and you know, this nigga tell me I eat like a prisoner, but
What the
no,
fuck that mean though? Hold on, bro.
I'll send you a picture of this nigga food, man. It's some bullshit. Then the last time you posted this meal, it was a fucking knife on the table. A switchblade. Like,
why did you notice
here,
that? That knife was little as shit. Well, nah, man. If we change up, you know what I'm saying, our diet, and you know, I feel like we're gonna stay alive longer.
It'll help. Yeah, absolutely.
It's simple.
Angie Stone too. RP Angie Stone.
Yeah. A lot of people go to the gym for play and expect change. A lot of people meal prep for a couple weeks and expect change.
Sure.
Right. You have this self-made thing you're doing. I hate to say thing called the accountability crew, bro.
Yeah.
Explain it to us because I'm tired of seeing people go to the Dominican Republic, Dr. Mexico,
Dr. Mexico.
Dr. New Jersey, get BBLs, get tummy tucks, and come back and expect it to be the end all, the be all end all cure all for their goal of how they want to look forever. It don't work that way.
Mm-hmm. We just end up. Everything is fast. Everything is fast. You like right now with the kids and even adults, like TikTok brain.
Right.
You heard of that?
TikTok,
brain.
yeah.
Like 2 seconds. Boom,
Yep.
boom, boom. So everything is quick. When you download something on your phone, like, why does shit take us so long? The microwave. You go 30 seconds and you still trying to rush the shit. You feel
Fact,
me?
no, fact.
So that mentality, it translates over into everything. How you do anything is how you do everything. So when it comes to the gym, why wouldn't they expect something quick? Why
Right.
wouldn't they expect, you know what I'm saying, to put in like, I've been doing this shit for 2 weeks. Some things you can't rush.
You want to look like Schwarzenegger.
Like
yeah, come on.
when it comes to just like natural progression,
Mm-hmm.
the gym takes time. You can't rush a garden. You can't rush seeds. You can't rush. There's certain things you just can't rush, and the gym is 100% one of them.
One of them.
And I feel like that's the perfect test for grit and to see what type of person like you really are. Can you remain consistent over a long period of time? Can you deal with delayed gratification? Can you just do it because you're supposed to do it?
Talk about it.
Yeah.
How do you make sure someone that you care about, or even somebody that may come to you for advice, say, hey Jones, man, it's tough out here, bro. I might start taking instead of 2 days off, I might start taking 4 days off. What's your reason taking 4 days off? I don't know, man. How do you make sure they stay on their shit? How you stay on their bump and make sure they stay being about themselves and stay on the grind?
Number one, I gotta know their goals. I
Okay.
gotta know what you trying to look like. And I'm a little bit aggressive. I'm gonna call you out on that shit, especially if you one of the guys.
Them hoes in the gym like that shit. They love that shit. Sorry, y'all not hoes. Ladies in the gym like that shit.
Like I got homies who I could be like, you a fat bitch, bro. Like, what is you doing? Like, and that alone will get them going. But you gotta know your people too. Like, I don't do that. I know who I know how to push people.
So know your personnel.
You gotta know your people.
Okay.
So
is it easy to hold people accountable?
to me, it is. I'm gonna just call you out on what you like. You're not doing what you said you wanted to do. And in that group, it's in front. I'll do it in front of everybody. Everybody's gonna see it. Like, hey, you didn't post your calendar today with how many days you worked out this week. What you on?
No.
Like, you didn't work. I ain't see you worked out. And I'll go back and scroll because I had everybody tell me their goals for the month. Like, how many times a day? I mean, how many times this week you trying to work out per week for the month of March? So if I know you said 4 and this fucking Saturday and I only see 3 on there, like, oh, so you working out tomorrow?
You got to.
You got to call it out. And it got to be like, I feel like accountability has to be embarrassing to a degree.
Bring shame back.
If it brings shame back, because if there's no shame, that's not accountable. What's the consequences of you not doing what you're supposed to do?
Nothing no more.
It's like,
buy bigger clothes, go to more expensive restaurants. No bullshit. Like, I said this before. I'm not being hard on women at all. I think guys will own our friends and like say if he started working out a while ago. Okay. Start slimming up. He stopped working out.
Yeah, I got down to 180. I was nice out there too.
Man. So I call him that for it. I call him fat sometimes. Okay. I love the brother. I love him like he's my brother. He's my brother. I love him like a brother. And I hold him accountable in that aspect. But I've noticed that some women will form groups to have more lovable losers just like them. Yes. So the women that have 4 kids and can't keep a man, or for a single mama group, BBW group, you know what I'm saying? First of all, the biggest scam out is these fucking foodies. You fat, fiscally irresponsible motherfuckers.
You
don't go to some no foodie. Huh?
You should like this. Seen Lizzo flipped on him. Lizzo lost her weight and said, "Bye, bitch."
Got about the game with her ass. Got about the game like, be beautiful, loving yourself. She's like, I'm a skinny bitch now. Y'all can have, but they create these groups to make themselves comfortable where they are. That's failure.
You know why? And this goes for fitness. This goes for like financial. Like if your friend group doesn't make you self-conscious, you won't change. Like with bro being like one of my right-hand men, I can't be lazy in no aspect for real. I know this nigga's up 5 a.m. every single day. I know he handling his business. I know how he lives his life. I know how disciplined he is. I'm like that too. That's why we connected. You know what I'm saying? But iron sharpens iron. It's like I remember Andrew Tate. He was like he suggests that
Andrew Tate.
He suggests that young men live together because I live with my brother. Me and my brother, we live in the same house, everything.
Right.
I get up, I see him being productive. I'm finna do it. Like you just, but
it's a good concept.
Now if your whole group, you fat, he fat, she fat, or she got 3 baby daddies, 3, like it's normal.
Yeah. You rationalize it.
Ain't nobody gonna change.
Just like when your girl hanging out with a bunch of hoes.
Hey, man.
Buddy.
So look, I was just about to ask y'all, right? I want to get the people in the public a spotlight or just a trailer of what y'all do. I want y'all to act like y'all on set.
Okay.
Right? And get into that roses are dead real quick.
That's a beautiful thing though, man.
You gotta throw a topic. I mean, that could be a topic though, right there. Shit. Your girl hanging out with a bunch of hoes. Because I feel like if your girl.
Perfect.
Go ahead.
All right. Your girl hanging out with a bunch of hoes. Now, did you know this before you got into a relationship?
Facts.
Or after? Like, did you know and she was just fine as hell, had a fat ass?
Put everything to the side.
You put everything to the side. You kind of like, you saw the red flags, but that ass was fat.
Yeah.
So you kind of push it to the side, but now that you're in the relationship, you trying to change her because now you're uncomfortable with this. But she told you who she was.
You trying to dangle that relationship over here like a carrot.
Like,
I don't believe you. Can't do this. Stop hanging with the hoes. You know what I'm saying? But I do think women, niggas, we treat women based on how they look. And we got to stop doing that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like I just saw a post where a guy, shout out to Tahoe and them on Hard or Soft. He was like, Hard or Soft podcast.
That's tough. Ooh, that's close.
So, but my man Lou was on that side. Basically, he took a girl to the movies. Told her, meet me at the movies. And she was late as hell. He's like, she don't respect time. He said it out of his mouth. She was late. He ordered herself some food, ordered her a drink, and she got that. She was mad, like, why you don't order me no food? And everybody on the set was like, that's consideration. You should have ordered her food. I'm like, nah, they don't get her no incentive to be on time the next time.
Reward
And
bad
she would
behavior.
complain that the food was cold. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? So, and then somebody get a comments like, actually, that's my man's too yesterday. He was in comments like, man, you was wild expecting a baddie to be on time. So
What?
because she looked
He a
good,
lame for that.
you don't gotta respect my time. But if she was like a average looking chick, it's like she
A
ain't on time.
guala.
Yeah, she can't do
She
that.
is
Wow.
six. She had to know.
I love
Yeah.
sixes.
So a lot of times I don't
A thick
respect
six, we
myself.
doing that.
Oh, come on, brother.
Yeah, thick six. Thick six.
Come on,
We
brother.
go. Man.
Hey, Jones, I do got another question, right? We talking about storytelling, right? And you saying that, because of Terry, you've had to step up your storytelling game.
Yeah.
Give me one of your stories that we haven't heard as of yet. If you have one that you want to share.
This nigga think we rappers. Like, freestyle.
Yeah, exactly. I know motherfuckers got running show, right? Yeah. Hey, see, he got back at me for that CBS comment.
This ain't Hot 97, nigga.
I love that shit that much, bro. I love that shit that much, bro.
It's good shit, bro.
I don't have one in the chamber. It depends. It depends on what we talking about,
Yeah.
and we just go in our experiences
okay.
to see,
Yeah.
Well, and our topics they come up so organically. Like
Yeah,
we
it's good
would
itself.
just be on the phone. Like our last podcast, me and him, we was on the phone talking about, you know what I'm saying, women and how we ignored the facts that they didn't really want relationships. And we was like, okay, that's cool. But then we end up catching feelings. And we're like, you know what, this would be a dope ass pod. And so boom.
Yeah.
So that's how
When
topics
fun
come
turns
up.
to for real, yeah, it'd be fucked up. When men think like that. Now you might like, no, you know shorties out here getting in these streets, you know what I'm saying? Come on now.
Do y'all ever see yourself being married?
Absolutely. I do.
Okay.
Yeah. It's hard, man. But
I do.
I battle with it. I do want to be with one woman. I do want that. It's too much dealing with different women. I do
It
want to be
is.
with one
And it's
woman.
expensive. Dating's
But
expensive for men.
The marriage part, the signing, it's tough.
I don't think you need paper, bro. The paper part of marriage fucks it up for me.
I'm with you.
It's free to love. I can love you for free. We can have everything together. But the minute we don't see eye to eye, most of the time, you finna take my shit, bro. Or we just no, I don't like that.
Yeah. It's an incentive to stay in a toxic situation. That's all it is to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And to the people who will say, like, I'm actually going to defend y'all argument, but the people who would say, like the money situation, right?
Yeah.
Like Nipsey Hussle, and Lauren London, they wasn't married, so
Right.
she didn't get it. You can write up, you can put her in your wheel.
Yeah.
You can put anybody in your wheel.
Trusting wills, right? Yeah.
Okay, so if you don't want to go the paper route, you can at least got to do that type of work, that back end work, to make sure that with this one person that you say you want to be with, they'll at least be taken care of. You don't have to, I guess, get married to do it. You can just, put them in your wheel and all that type of shit.
Is that what you want if you decide you want to?
Nah, we can do it. We can sign a paper.
Traditional.
I ain't mad at that.
Fuck it, take my money.
But that's a loaded situation, because now if y'all not really married and you got her in the trust and will, and say y'all fall out, it don't even have to be back, be amicable.
Okay.
Or how about that? No, let's scratch that. Something happened and she do something you don't like, or he do something she don't like. They can always say, what? We ain't married. That's always the final straw. We're not married.
You can do the same thing in a relationship. Okay, so in a situationship.
Locationship, yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we fucking every day. We sleep together.
Yeah.
We going shopping together. We cooking together. As soon as I go fuck somebody else, we're not in a relationship.
Yeah. That's dangerous, man.
Like, that's scary.
So is sign that paper a way to hold people accountable?
Nah, because
No.
motherfucker cheat on you regardless.
Man, come on now.
You know what
Come
I'm
on, this is a
saying?
great
So,
show already, bro.
You got to use some discernment, man. I feel like you at our age, you're never gonna know a person. But I feel like at our age, once you do the work, once you work on yourself, therapy, all that type of shit, I feel like you would make a better decision in choosing a woman versus if you're not as developed, if looks control you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Sex, yeah, all that shit. Yeah,
Cloud.
absolutely.
And I'm not saying it eliminates the possibility of her doing some dumb shit,
Right.
but it lessens it if you choose the right
Choose
one.
better. There you go. Choose
And you
better.
gotta
Choose
choose while you
wisely.
winning too. I know
Yes.
a lot of niggas who got their girl when they was in a situation where they, wasn't winning, wasn't
That's
doing
big.
well with women, didn't have their money up, got married, now they bread up, they look better, they smell better, they out here and they like, I could have done
Baccarat.
better.
Baccarat on the body. Big electric car. Come on now.
Man.
Wait it out,
get
man.
done.
Wait it out. Wait it out, brother.
I know you want some companionship on your journey, but you gonna smoke yourself.
You
Real
pick
talk,
better
though.
from the top.
Hey man, I appreciate y'all, man. For real.
Absolutely.
I plan on pulling up on Belmont.
Okay.
And, I'll donate
Mhm.
and all that, because clearly, all the kids ain't bad and they just need a little guidance or whatever, man. So, excuse me, for that reason alone, man, y'all are kings.
Appreciate it.
Like dead ass. Real
Thank
shit. And definitely keep doing what y'all doing, man.
Big facts.
What's up next after the
Rose Gold.
I think I want to do a tour in the fall.
Yeah.
Let's do a tour, man.
I wanna
Do
a tour
it.
in the
Get
fall.
down, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, we can put something together.
I want in.
Let's do it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying like champion, y'all. Let's. Okay. You know what I'm saying? People fuck with us too,
Absolutely. Yeah, we can put something together for sure.
No, that'd be dope. That'd be dope, man. Shout out to y'all girl Jody too, man.
Jody Joe.
Yeah, Jody Joe crazy in the
She the point guard,
motherfucker.
for real.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jody is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jody
Loose
Joe.
cannon. I fuck with her though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She
I
gets
fuck
shit
with her.
done though.
Yeah.
Get shit
You
done.
hate your motherfucking phone. Nah, damn, bro.
Well, shit. What is this? Episode 242, man. We out.
We out.
Peace.
I do not have them vocals.
That was fire.
Appreciate y'all, man. Yeah. We gotta get to y'all back. We gotta get to y'all back sooner, bro. On the real. That should have turned
On the real. It came to me like, oh no, we gotta do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it, bro.
So like that.